Packing peanuts. The miserable little pieces of styrofoam that always seem to go everywhere and stick to everything. I don't think I'm alone in saying that these things can drive me a little crazy. Alright, so they do their job, and you're definitely not here to listen to me complain about packing peanuts. I wanted to show you guys how easy it is to turn virtually any small styrofoam object into metal using lost foam casting. Really, all you need is some styrofoam and sand. I bought this green styrofoam board at the hardware store, but any piece of styrofoam will work. This stuff is just a lot easier to cut. Using a razor, I cut out some hexagons and a bunch of little wedge shapes that I'll glue to the packing peanuts later. Only the best packing peanuts were selected for this project. All others were destroyed. I glued the packing peanuts to the wedge pieces and then coated each one with drywall joint compound. You don't have to use this stuff for lost foam casting, but it'll help capture the detail in whatever object you're using. Once the joint compound was dry, I glued the wedge shapes to the hexagon pieces I cut out, and then it was time to make some sand molds. I used these aluminum tubes I made to hold the sand, but really any metal bucket will work. I poured dry sand around the styrofoam and then pounded on the table to allow the sand to settle into all the little nooks and crannies. Then I flipped the mold over and it was ready to be filled with metal. These are pieces of an old aluminum car rim that I chopped up. They took about 20 minutes to melt in my homemade cake furnace. Once the metal was melted, I just poured it onto the foam, which almost instantly vaporized, allowing the metal to take its place. I also melted some brass, which has a much higher melting point, to see if I could use this method to cast some brass packing peanuts as well. After letting the molds cool down for a while, I pulled out the castings to see what they looked like. So as you can see, not all the aluminum peanuts filled out properly, and none of the brass peanuts filled out. Oh well, I think the aluminum was just a little too cool, because I cast some using the exact same process the day before with 100% success. I used a hacksaw to cut off the castings and then filed and sanded each one smooth. To remove all the burnt joint compound that was left over, I just tossed them in my ultrasonic cleaner for a while, and that really did the trick. Well, that's it, they're done. These must be the most pointless castings ever, but I think there's something kind of funny about a metal packing peanut. Imagine if you opened a package and found one of these tossed in with all the other styrofoam ones. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you like this video, then maybe you'll like some of my others. And don't forget to leave a comment and give the video a thumbs up if you liked it.